Hey everyone, this is Sam and welcome to my 2K21 tutorial number 6. So today we will study all the layup options available to you in 2K21 this year. I will teach you how to actually trigger the best 4 layup animations in the game, and I will go over all of them in detail so you can improve your paint scoring by a high margin. By the end of this tutorial, I guarantee you'll become a highly efficient paint scorer and layup finisher against all sorts of defense, help defense, and even in transition. So if you enjoyed today's tutorial, please share and like, and make sure to subscribe for more 2K21 tutorials all season long. Also, you can check out my all 2K21 tutorials playlist in the description below to stay updated and also see previous tutorials I've posted. So first things first, make sure you go to your controller's settings and change your shot aiming to shots only. And at the same time, make sure your shot timing is set to shots and layups, so you're going to use meter timing to finish your layups animations. This is key. So now let's go into the detail and let's take a look at the 4 most effective layups in the game. So the first one is going to be the reverse layup, and to trigger that is that if you move and hold the right stick to the right while you're driving along the right baseline, you're going to get the reverse. So here you can see I'm starting off on the left baseline, so I'm going to push the left stick at the basket, push the right stick to the left at 9 o'clock. Because I'm on the left side, right? No turbo, and I'm gonna trigger the reverse. Now I can start off with turbo, but just before I do the reverse, I'm gonna let go of turbo, still push the left stick at the basket, and now I'm gonna push the right stick to the right this time because I'm on the right baseline. You can also trigger reverses while being really close to the paint. So you can see I've actually drove all the way to underneath the basket, and now I'm pushing the right stick to the right to trigger the reverse deep in the paint. The second layup you want to learn is the Euro step layup, and to do this one, you're just going to move and hold the right stick left while driving the ball in the right hand and vice versa. So here, let go of turbo, push the left stick at the basket, and since the ball is on the left hand, push the right stick to the right, 3 o'clock, directly at the right side, and then you'll get the Euro step layup. You can see it again, this time the ball is on the right side, so I push it to the left, Euro step layup to the left. Now, if you attack at an angle, and you trigger a Euro deep in the paint like I did here, you're actually going to Euro step back to the middle of the paint and kind of do a Euro floater. So this is very good against a crowded paint area with a good shot blocker. The next layup you want to learn is the hop gather. To do that, you're going to move and hold the right stick down left or right while driving. So you can see here, I'm pushing the right stick diagonally down left stick at the basket, no turbo, down left at 830, and I can trigger this from very far away from the paint. So I'm triggering the hop gather layup far from the paint. I'm still gonna hold the stick and then time it, right? And then make sure I reach the ideal part of the meter. So same thing here, I'm pushing the right stick at 830, so diagonally down left, and I'm timing my layups. The last one you want to learn is the cradle layup, where you move and hold the right stick right while driving with the ball in the right hand, and to the left if it's in the left hand. So this time the ball's on the right hand, so I'm going to push the right stick diagonally down right, 430 angle. And this gives me a huge range to finish my layups, and it protects the ball. And once again, make sure there's no turbo and you're pushing the left stick at the basket. So let's see some film of all of these ideal layups, versus Hall of Fame defense and how they do. So driving baseline, reverse layups can protect the ball very well. So you can see I'm at that baseline angle, I'm pushing the right stick to the left because I'm coming from the left baseline. I'm gonna push it and then let go when I'm at that ideal spot at the meter. I was a little bit late there, but that's not terrible because we have changed our layups timings to, shot meter wise timing, so it's much easier. Hop gather layups has huge range and can seal defenders. So you can see here, the ball is on the left hand, so I'm pushing the right stick diagonally down right, 430 angle to finish with the hop gather layup there. Whichever side I hop to, I'm going to finish with that hand. So if I hop to the right, I'll finish with right hand. If I hop to the left, I'll finish with left hand. No turbo once again. You can start the dribble with the turbo, but you let go of turbo as you trigger the move. So if the defender ends up in front after you do a hop gather, the player will actually do a floater. So you can see this is a hop gather floater action, and it is perfect, and it is automatically triggered. As long as you get the defender in the paint like that and you're kind of hopping away from the basket, it will be a floater every time, automatic. And you can also use the hop gather layups to split defenders. So you can see I've triggered the hop gather here, no turbo, pushing the right stick diagonally down left, 830 angle, and I split the defense and I finish my layup. Always push the left stick at the basket and also push your right stick at the angle you want to trigger the layup. Let go when you think the timing is right. You can also use cradle layups to power through. So I have Westbrook here and I'm pushing my right stick to the left this time. I just kind of bump off the guy and I do a cradle power through layup. In this instance, you can see I'm using Durant and I'm pushing the right stick diagonally down right, 430 angle, no turbo, left stick at the basket. And that's a great cradle ball protect animation as I go through PJ Tucker, keep the ball away from him, and I finish with the right hand on the opposite side, right? So that's perfect with the rim as protection. Euro step layups are great at making space in tight spaces. So you have two defenders in a way and the paint is really crowded like this, especially with a defender in front of you, do a Euro step. You are going to gain some sort of animation advantage, and a lot of the time you will finish this layups, even versus Hall of Fame defense, as you see here. So I'm going to get by Kyrie, he seals me, but I do the Euro, and because of the extra timing that it takes to finish the Euro layup, the block was mistimed and I was able to beat two defenders. So essentially, if you see two defenders, especially a help defender coming at you, Euro step. So in this instance, I have KD and Westbrook is riding on my hip. I'm going to do the Euro step, which makes him go through me, and then I always finish to the side I'm going to. So to do the Euro step, right? Ball at the right hand, push the right stick to the left, ball at the left hand, push the right stick to the right. So that would be 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock, depending where the ball is in your hand. Out of isolation situation, especially 5 out like this, a Euro step is just unfair. Look at that. And a little bit of delay will make the defender get by you, and the longer it takes for you to finish the timing, it actually makes the help defender jump too early, right? So that's the key. So make sure you do set up your controller settings as I showed earlier, so you can time all your layups instead of using the shot meter angle. You don't want to do that. You don't want to use shot aiming for layups because of the way you're triggering the layups. You're going to be all over the place. So a normal layup is, as you see, very simple right here. So the closer you do them, you just push the right stick right at the basket, no turbo. But if you do them from very far away, you get special layup animations depending on the person you're using. Kyrie gets this pretty cool one. That's because you're triggering the layup from very far away. But if you're wide open like this, just do the layup or down. But if you want to do a layup, just conserve energy. You can do just that. For a runner or a floater, all you're really going to do is push the right stick down to trigger it, and then you'll get the floater. But you're going to be pretty close to the basket this year to trigger floaters. Otherwise, it's just going to be pull-up jumpers. It's kind of weird. So I suggest don't rely on floaters too much this year until they patch it, because it's kind of broken. So don't rely on this yet, because you need to be really close to trigger it, and that's kind of pointless for a floater. So make sure, though, you trigger the best layup in each specific situation. Do not go in thinking like, I'm gonna Euro this. You can't do that. You only Euro when you see a help defender coming and the defender's on your side. But if there's no help defender coming, but there's a defender on your side, you can just hop through him, right? Euro, if you feel like you need to kind of just waltz and sidestep your way around, a very crowded paint area, especially to throw off the timing of the shot blocker, do a Euro. Otherwise, hop gathers if you just want to seal someone off. You don't have to like force a Euro here. Perfect hop gather situation. 1v1, do hop gathers. More than 2 defenders, especially someone coming off the help side, then you do Euro. And if it's just, a guy that's just riding inside, you can also use cradles to just power through, right? So read the situations, do the correct layups. Do not go in predetermining which layups you want to do, right? And also, every layup animation you do, you gotta hold the right stick through and push it down at that angle. Hold it till the meter shot timing gets to that ideal spot in the yellow area, so you can green the layup. That's what you're gonna do. Alright, so plenty more tutorials coming. Excited for 2K21 and share these with you guys. As always, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you guys again real soon.